Hey, Tommy Mutchler here, your favorite realtor, and today we're going to be talking about whether or not you should sell your house before you buy a new one, or should you sell and buy at the same time. Now, of course, the choice is ultimately yours whether or not you want to sell before you buy another house. However, I do want to go over some of the pros and cons of buying before selling or selling before buying so you can make the best choice for you and your family. Now, usually in an ideal world, the best thing you want to do is buy a house, move all your stuff into your new house, and then sell your old house. However, in the real world, it's not always that simple. You see, unless you can afford two mortgages or have a ton of extra cash on hand, most people need to sell their current house in order to be able to afford their brand new house. Now, there are two ways we can address this problem. The first one, and arguably the most easiest way to do it, is to sell your house, go rent temporarily somewhere, and then buy your dream house. The not so easy way is to go find your dream house and make an offer on it contingent on you selling your current house. Basically, you're telling the seller that, hey, Mr. Seller, we are going to buy your house. However, we have to sell our house first. And like I said, in an ideal world, this is a great option, especially in a buyer's market. The sellers are thrilled to get any offers they can get, so they would love to take it. However, we're in a seller's market, not a buyer's market, and sellers aren't really thrilled to get contingent offers like this. You see, because most sellers are getting multiple offers on their house, they don't really want to accept an offer that requires the buyer to sell their house first when they could just accept another offer that doesn't require anyone to sell their house first. In fact, the only way that they would actually look at and consider your offer is if you offered them significantly more money than any other offer, because your offer is a little bit more risky. Because what if you can't sell your house, right? That's what the buyer's thinking. What if they can't sell their house? We can miss out on these other great offers, right? So if they're going to accept your offer, they're going to want some reassurances. And some of those reassurances are, you need to offer a lot more money than anyone else. So now you're out extra money. They're going to want some reassurances that your house can sell. So they're going to want to see that you're actually going to list your house below market value, which arguably might not be the worst thing in the world, because that usually leads to more and higher offers. So you actually might make more money that way. But if you don't, you could still end up selling your house for less, offering more money in order to get your dream house. So you could lose money that way. Another big con is if the seller was to accept your offer that's contingent on you selling your house first, at any time during the process where you're selling your house, the seller can accept another offer from another buyer. So we could be selling your house and another buyer can come in and literally take away the house that you want to buy from you, and you could just lose the house you wanted to buy. Lastly, another big con is if you are lucky enough to get your offer accepted, you have to list your house for sale immediately. You usually have a couple of days to get your house on the market and for sale. And again, you got to get sold before the seller accepts another offer from another buyer, because they can do that anytime. But also, it's in the contract that you get your house on the market immediately, usually within 3 to 5 days. So you need to have your house ready for sale at a moment's notice all the time. So as you can see, there are a lot of cons to trying to buy a house and sell your house at the same time, also known as making a contingent offer. Usually because it's going to probably cost you a lot more money. You're going to lose a lot more money in the long run. On top of that, it's going to be really hard to get any sellers to accept your offer at all. This is why I usually say the easier and more profitable way is to sell your house, rent temporarily, and then buy your dream house. This way you could sell your house at your preferred price, on your timing, on your terms, and usually for more money. On top of that, any offer you make on any house that you want to buy is going to be a lot stronger because you don't have to sell your house first. And of course, you don't have to worry about anyone stealing your house from underneath you. So there's really just a lot of pros to selling your house, renting temporarily, or staying with some family, or whatever you need to do. Just stay somewhere temporarily and then buy your next house. Hopefully this video was helpful in explaining all that. If you have any more questions, you're more than welcome to call me, text me, email, reach out to me, leave me a comment down below. I'm happy to help you out however I can. Again, my name is Tommy Mutchler, your favorite realtor, and I look forward to helping you sell your house.